Hello there, and welcome to Supremacy Hosting. My name is Todd Spears, and I want to give you a quick tour of how to use this control panel. Some of you may or may not be familiar with it, but I thought I would go over a few small details. Okay, so after you signed up, you're going to get directed into here pretty much right away. So I'm sure you've seen this part. So we're going to click on Services, and right away you're going to see your domain and this stuff. Click active. Active button there will get you in here. There's other ways of getting here, but immediately you'll see a few things on the left here. Log into your cPanel. One click and it will log you right in. There's some quick shortcuts right into your cPanel as well. And so the first domain that this is a test domain right here. This is what I used for this account. And what you want to do, what I highly recommend you do, is always use private name servers for your domains, for your money sites, for your blogs, blog networks, anything of that nature. It's best to use private DNS. So I'm going to quickly show you how to set up private DNS using Namecheap. Now, every registrar is a little bit different on how they set private name servers, but they're all pretty similar in the technique, just different buttons and different areas to go to. So what I'm going to do first here is log into cPanel. I already did here, but okay. And the first thing you'll want to do is figure out, what is the IP of this domain. So we're going to look at the root IP of the server. Okay. So right here is the details of this particular server, and you'll see right in here is the dedicated IP that came with this domain. Okay, so what we'll want to do is use this IP and register private name servers. So the way you do that is the same for all domains, and since this root domain isn't a live domain, I'm going to go ahead and use a domain. I'm going to add an add-on domain and use that one to register private name servers. Sorry. Okay, so basically we go back to our client area. You can click on this icon right here, add-on domains, and obviously you can do the same thing here and find add-on domains right in here in the domains section. Okay, add-on domains right here. Same thing. All right, so let me create a new domain here. Let me get the one. Let me go copy the one I'm going to use here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here is add this domain to my cPanel. Okay, I click add domain. Now you can add all your domains at one time if you want. If you have already a list of domains that you're going to host here, then go ahead. I'd prefer you to go ahead and do them all at once. Now, what I'm going to show you right now is if you're not interested in secure socket layer, if you have a domain that you just want to get up and running and you don't want to mess with SSL certificates, secure socket layer, and things like that, I'm going to show you the fastest and easiest way to get started doing that. Okay, so what we want to do is just simply add the domain. Now remember, this is not the steps if you want to add SSL. If you want to add an SSL, then I'm going to make another video to show you the steps to make that work really well. There's a couple of extra steps that we have to do there. Okay. So this particular add-on domain, what I want to do here is go and change its IP from the root to a different class C. So I just select the domain and choose a different class A, class C, different network. The ones that start with 38 are a network under a name, and the one that starts with a 2 is a different network entirely. So what I want to do there is just select one and then just pick any of those that you want at random and click change. All right. So now I'm going to copy this IP just like this, and this is going to take a little bit to process, so it'll just finish when it finishes. Okay. So now that I have the IP, this will update later. I'll show you. But now that I have the IP, I go into Namecheap. I find my domain that I want to manage and I want to register the name servers for. And it's a real simple process here. All right, so right here is where it's already set at the moment, okay? But what I want to do is go to Advanced DNS, and since I can add some new name servers, like for instance, I'm going to go ahead and register NS3 and give it that IP that I just registered. Now you'd want to do this with NS1 and NS2, but since I've already registered those, I can do another one, NS4, same IP, and hit done. Now those name servers have been successfully registered. Now if I want to see all of the name servers registered for this particular domain name, I click the search button here. So now you see I have all 4 of these. And right now it is set to NS1 and NS2. So what I want to do is go ahead and change the IP to the one I selected. And I'm going to change this one as well. Okay, change. And I'm going to click the check mark. And then I'm going to click the check mark. And that's basically it. That's how you add name servers, and that's how you edit name servers. Pretty simple. Okay, so I go back to my domain, and then if you're not already set, which probably you're not, you'll just want to simply type them in here. NS1 6 pack for men. You know, I could add 3 and 4 if I wanted, but there's absolutely no reason to do that. NS1 6 packs for men, NS2 6 pack for men. Okay, and that is it for Namecheap. That's exactly how you register the name servers, and that's how you edit those IPs. Got it? Pretty simple. Add to create a new one. Click on the search, they load, and then edit. Really simple. Okay, that's Namecheap. All the other registrars have their own way of doing it, but you'll just have to contact us. We'll help you out. If you can't figure it out, if their support won't help you, contact us. I've figured out all of them at one time or another. Okay, so now I'll go back to cPanel. All right, let's go in here and check SEO IP man, and let's see if it's updated. It has. So there we have. Now that is updated, and there's 6 pack abs for men. Now that domain is on an IP address, and from there you'll want to just go in here and come down here to the Softaculous installer right here. Okay, and click on WordPress, click on install, and now I'm going to choose that domain. Okay, don't choose the sub. See, it says sub. See, there's a root domain in the subdomain. You got to choose that domain right there, and then delete WP, and then fill in the blanks and click install. I won't do that right now because I'm going to do that later in the next video when I show you how to set up a different way of setting up this domain if you're going to use SSL. Okay, so what I just showed you is for a domain that you do not intend to install secure socket layer on. Okay, that's just a straight, real fast, add domain, select a new IP, and install WordPress and do the DNS. That's it. All right, so that's it for this video. Watch the next video if you want to know how to do SSL setup. All right, thank you.